It's
the
so
8:30,
small.
Rob.
Holy fuck! Is it?
It's not even that late. Remember when we used to go to 11 o'clock at night? We went longer, haven't we? What's the latest?
Me and a friend of mine on Friday went to the Comic-Con. Sorry, the Fan Expo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so me and this friend of mine, we haven't seen each other in like, I don't know, 2 years or something since I've been back to Brampton.
It was your father.
No. But so Sean and I go, and I check my watch for something, and he checks his watch, and then we realize, so both of our watches have boobs on them. And we realized we both had the exact same boob watch. And I was like, that's how you know that Sean and I are very similar minded, where we both get this Fitbit sense for like $300, whatever it is, and we're like, wow, we can do all this health stuff. Holy shit, there's a screen with boobs on it, and that's the one that we put on.
Well, I
boobs,
feel left out because I have my Apple Watch that shows.
How come you don't put boobs on your Apple
recording
Watch?
button, which I keep forgetting I have.
You know, another thing we haven't mentioned is, so I got a haircut, and I just had like the middle, like a long strip down the middle.
See, I do notice these things. I just don't bring them up, and then I forget about them.
It's because you're used to seeing no hair.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But then Karen was like, and you know what? I can't blame her.
You blame her for everything.
I don't do anything with my hair, so I would wake up and it would be like in every fucking direction.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, man, my hair's stupid. And Karen's like, I'm tired of fucking hearing you bitch about it. I'm tired of looking at it. Let's shave it off. So she fucking completely shaved it off, and so that's why I'm bald now.
Doesn't it feel good, though?
It feels better in the summer.
Freeing.
I will say that for sure. That
You just have to worry about sunburns.
Yeah, I forgot about that and got a little sunburned. But now now that we're getting close to winter, I'm just going to let it grow all back in.
On this episode
of Watch and Complain /ghost /bubblicious
not ghost this time.
.htm.
I have something special for you.
Don't say that and reach off camera. Holy moly. It's Coca-Cola Dream World. Dream flavored.
Dream flavored.
That means that it's going to taste like...
Yeah, that's the guess. What is it?
Oh.
I have no idea.
If it's like my dreams, I will say that it's going to be Taiwanese and... No.
I have two guesses.
It's going to be naked and afraid.
I think when you think dreams, you think maybe clouds, because there's clouds on here. No. I'm thinking marshmallow, or even though we had the marshmallow drink, should have been marshmallow.
I'm thinking cotton candy.
Or I'm thinking mint, which would suck.
Mint would be gross.
Yeah.
Oh, but it has 200 calories. This one had fucking 5.
Well, I got to beef you up.
Now I got to fucking beef me up. Jesus Christ.
Go use your treadmill.
Why don't you use this?
I do.
Can you hear it, everybody?
Okay.
Nope.
I can't tell.
It tastes like...
What is that?
It tastes like blackberries.
But they already had that, didn't they?
No, this doesn't taste good at all.
No, it doesn't. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like... it tastes like diet, no caffeine Coke.
It doesn't taste good at all. It tastes like blackberries. No, to me, it tastes like fucking blackberries.
Go get your wife to taste it. Go get your wife to taste it. I'll edit.
What you should edit.
The drink.
I was going to say, go get your wife to taste it. That's what we got to leave in.
And the edit comes here.
She's probably in bed.
Not the edit.
She's probably in bed.
What is it?
It's blackberry.
Research it.
You fucking research it. We got to talk about fucking Groot.
Hey, Google.
See, he doesn't listen to you.
Okay, Google.
Why don't you ask your fucking watch? You're the one wearing a goddamn Apple Watch.
I'll do it in your voice. Okay, Google. I'm not really good. Watch it go like ding.
How is that my voice?
You do it.
What voice is that you were just doing? How is that my voice? And Google.
It's like you
sound like you have one of those fucking things. And Google.
That's exactly where it's gonna go.
Google, where can I go get cigarettes?
That's not your voice?
Hey Google, where do I get a filter for my throat machine?
Oh my goodness.
Where's my seat, Google?
Someone comment what Dreamworld is, because we're never gonna find out.
Hey Google, what's my seat number?
I can't Siri it because it'll disturb the video.
Seriously?
So do the Google.
Fuck off. Let's talk about goddamn stupid fucking Groot.
It's just because I told him to do it, he's not going to do it. I Am Groot.
I was going to say watch and complain about Groot. I Am Groot. The show, five shows?
5 6-minute shows or 4-minute
shows? No, there were 6 minutes on Disney Plus. I can't believe
it's not butter
that they put this up on the stuff that you should know about for the upcoming fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe. This was so pointless, and I just discovered that there was one that I didn't watch. I didn't watch the last one. They were pointless. They had there was no reason for these to exist. And that is really all I can offer, because I remember one where Groot discovers a bunch of little blobs and then crushes them by accident, and Groot breaks out of his plant because he's fighting with another plant. Okay. Like, what the fuck is the point of this?
I think we're obviously not the demographic. I think this is for kids.
Even my boys could care less. Granted, my boys are... Yeah, but your son's 6, 7?
I was thinking you were going to say, but your son's an idiot. It's like, great. Thanks.
No, but he's, 7, I think, right?
8.
You're supposed to know the age of your kid super fast. Anyway, my kids are something, and they didn't like it either. They were 13 and 10, so they're a bit older, I think, the target demographic. But both of them were like, "Oh," I was like, "Dude, it's 6 minutes fucking long. Calm down." But I
feel like they should have just invested and did an I Am Groot movie, and they would have had something.
But what can you do with the character of Groot? Like,
just have him get lost off the ship, and then
that's what I'm thinking to myself.
To get back.
The whole fucking time I'm watching this, I'm like,
it's a Homeward Bound situation.
What can you do? It's so. Not boring is the wrong word, but like just eventless. You know, like nothing of any interest happened.
It can't have anything canon because it is canon, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So like that, it's safe. It's one of those safe shows.
It's like this is what Peter Quill did in an afternoon.
But it's like you do 6-minute episodes and you only do what did you say it was 6 of them?
6 minutes, 5 of them.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, if you were to do a series of this, like YouTube does this all the time. They have this, my son's into this bear or something animation, and it's 6-minute episodes, and there's like 160 of these things, and he just watches them over and over. Like, if they would have done that with Groot,
they had these things called the Star Wars blips, and they were just like little 2-minute things of BB-8 getting in trouble, and you were like, it's funny.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, it's useless. This... I think the only thing of this that annoyed me about it, because I barely paid attention to this, was the fact that they put it up on their big fucking Marvel scroll,
like
or
scroll
or
special,
whatever.
Yeah.
That you're gonna want to watch I Am Groot. I'm like, what? Who the fuck would want to watch this? This is pointless.
It was okay. It was funny. I liked the one where they could have taken the one where he finds the creatures, the little tiny creatures,
little goo creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have made that into a movie. Or at least a 30-minute episode of this TV
I would have watched
series,
it,
right?
but sure.
Like, that seemed really short. All these seemed like really short versions of something they should have just stretched out.
When you're as old as I am, 6 minutes takes a long time.
Yeah, but like these kids that
especially
are like, I want to watch I Am Groot, and they only get 36 minutes.
Yeah, but then they're like your son. They watch it over and over and over again. Maybe that's what fucking Disney's counting on, right?
Probably.
But it sucked. All right, you want to talk about each episode?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, talk about Groot's first steps, Philip.
Oh, this was the one where he fought the other plant.
Now, say that out loud to yourself and try to understand what you just said. A plant fights with another plant.
Well, he can talk
and
to
they
plants.
think that you're going to fucking enjoy watching
this.
It's
kind of like Aquaman talking to fish.
If you were Aquaman talking to fish, kind of similar to the Deep and the Boys, are there any fishes that you would bang? I feel like I would definitely want to stick my dick into an octopus.
I think you'd have to keep like slapping away dolphins.
Yeah, but what
their orgies are constant.
But I feel like an octopus or a jellyfish.
That's because you watch The Boys.
But they're all gooey and slimy. Like, I would feel all right.
My problem is I'm thinking of squids and they have the beaks And that no.
Good point.
Unless part of my superpower is I have a titanium dick, I don't care.
There was that one dude, remember in season 2, that you can cut off parts of them and they grow back again? And he says to the guy, "Do you want to cut off my dick?" I'm like, that's fucked. Because I just grow my dick like 9 feet long every time.
If you could cut off your appendages and they could grow like lizards, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Even if you feel the pain?
Yeah, probably. Because it'd be fun. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to chop off my fucking arm and watch it grow back.
I think I'd be a superhero.
But would you be like Deadpool where it takes like a long time to grow back?
Well, it didn't take that long. Like there's examples where like he messes up his arm and then it comes back in the next minute or so.
Anyway, Groot's Pursuit.
Groot's Pursuit was... Oh, that's the one where something is inside the ship. And he has to figure out what it is.
And then he dances with it.
It was so dumb. I didn't like the end. Like, they had a good build-up in this one. Bad end payoff. What else?
Oh, sorry. We missed the little guy.
I think that's
where he finds his friend.
That should have been the movie.
And Groot takes a bath.
Which one was that?
That's the one where he finds like a little hot spring.
That was okay.
But what is it's? I watched a tree take a bath
and grow, like his superpower. Like he got to see like if I apply mud to myself, I can grow.
I have a garden
branches
in the front of my fucking house, and I say to myself, you know what? I got a big. It's like a fir or something, pit. And then I got another one. I need a spot over here. Okay, I go to Home Depot. I buy this plant and I plant it, and then I put in some topsoil and I water it. That's quite literally what this goddamn episode was. And then the last one, you'll have to explain to me, because I did not watch it.
Baby Groot Grathers.
Yeah. Barry Groot.
Try
Grathers.
living with me, don't. Items inside the ship. Oh, this one had the cameo from
Rocket
Raccoon. And it was like, it was weird, because you expect like the live action looking Rocket, but it seemed like it was all CG. Like, well,
he is CG.
Sorry, it seemed like it was the animation they used for Groot. Because it's a different animation. It's not like a super CG
I didn't
like
watch
the movie.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yep.
So they had to do that same whatever they were doing to animate with Rocket, and it was kind of like off-putting, kind of like that effect where you know something's wrong in normal CG. I forgot what it was called again.
Young Candy Valley?
Oh, yes. You get that feeling because you're so used to seeing Rocket on the screen, looking realistic. Anyway, he blows up the ship and fixes it and whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, literally, that's what this could be summed up with. Who cares?
Yeah, I agree. This could have been a lot more. They should have taken the same effort and made it into a movie.
I would not have watched it. Had little interest in this. My kids had little interest in it. And I will never watch it again. But I know that they will probably refer to it in one of the upcoming fucking Marvel movies. And a bunch of Marvel geeks who are like, that was not what I was told of Baby Groot.
They probably won't.
They will. Remember when Baby Groot ran? And remember when he had a bath? Baby Groot had a bath in there with mud. And he grew with
I guess it's more like how they refer to Netflix TV series that are canon.
What?
Kind of like...
Daredevil and shit like that?
Yeah.
Was Daredevil's
Shield.
Netflix?
I'm hoping they refer to Shield at some point. I mean, not Shield, sorry. Agents of Shield, the TV series. Like, what's her name?
Like this at all.
Thunder or...
Yeah, Thunder.
What's her name?
Thunder.
Earthquake?
Thunder Earthquake.
You suck.
Thunder Earthquake. She's a wrestler.
I can't believe we're
from
ending
the Bronx.
Our recording session today on this shit.
You're the one that wanted to do
what
this
a downer. And then the drink. At least we could have had Bubblicious.
Way to fucking ruin.
You can't do
the
an energy
podcast.
Drink at the end of the podcast.
Way to ruin the whole podcast of making us drink fucking blackcurrant piss water and talk about fucking Groot's bubble bath.
What else did you watch this week? Because we could just do another episode.
I have watched, so I've been watching a lot of commentaries and behind the scenes stuff. I watched the behind the scene, or the special features of all 3 of the Jurassic Park movies, which was fun.
You know how much I love Jurassic Park.
I will say, after watching the special features of Jurassic Park 3, the Spinosaurus...
Did you get the Blu-ray? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Spinosaurus is
4K?
No, I think it's the original 1080. I think you get the 4K one. I know, I discussed myself. I don't care enough about Jurassic Park to watch in 4K.
Idiot.
But
you care enough about 4K, though. I thought you were an idealist. I thought
Jurassic
you were
Park,
like
though.
a perfectionist.
See, if I buy the Jurassic Park 4K collection, I need the shit new ones to come with it. And those 3 new ones fucking stink. The originals are good. Those new ones are junk. Wait, don't get upset, Phil.
In comparison, I agree.
That's how I keep you back. Stay back, Blue.
I got into Expanse.
Whose pants?
The Expanse.
You got into your ex's pants. You shouldn't be doing that. Is that the same girl that you went to the Slipknot concert with?
The wife's going to
give her the old fingaroo?
No.
How come, do you think that they missed an opportunity not calling a baby kangaroo a fingaroo? No, that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
What the hell are you talking about?
The point is, this Baby Groot show sucks balls. But no, I watched the special features, and I do, the Spinosaur was cool.
It's awesome.
But it never should have killed the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't like. I don't know why, but I don't feel like the Spinosaurus should have been. I mean, it was kind of cool the way
Spinosaurus, it was made. The whole point, you know the point.
Yeah,
it was like made to be the big bad guy of the show. It was like,
but it was okay. I just and
they were saying, I watched a YouTube thing that was talking about which dinosaurs would beat each other, and they're not in the same era, but Spinosaurus would lose.
Really?
To a T-Rex.
Huh.
T-Rex is just the strongest dinosaur, like the strongest meteor ever. What I understand.
And then he was killed by a meteor.
He just has the muscles and the strength.
But I enjoyed that. I was considering watching, because I didn't watch the movies. I just watched special features.
This is awful drink.
I watched Fistful of Dollars, the first of the Mamma No Name trilogy, with a commentary by a Sergio Leone biographer, which was a lot of fun to watch. Right now I'm watching all the behind-the-scenes stuff that I'd never watched, but because the Lucasfilm media machine kind of, vomits out the same garbage about each one of the movies. I'm watching the special features on Force Awakens, and it's just the same shit that we've all seen before.
Did Jurassic Park have commentary?
The third one does by the effects team, but the Steven Spielberg has said he will never do a commentary for any of his movies. He refuses to, which sucks because
I want the lead actors to do one for Jurassic Park 1.
They might have done for the new ones, but nope, not for the original.
No, I mean for the original first. Like, bring them back.
But then
the commentaries aren't popular anymore.
But which sucks because I really like some of the shit you got of the commentaries.
Well, it's the sucky thing is how they sell digital content right now, and like they'll say, "Oh, get this one with bonus," and they'll have like a 3-minute bonus. And you're
or
like,
the trailer.
Why?
Yeah, I now that I have the Blu-ray player, I'm liking to get back into, and it's a 4K Blu-ray player, so I like the physical media that's 4K. I mean, now that I've got the NAS is more than capable of doing 4K content streaming, but I still like having the physical.
Yeah, perfectionist will
enthusiast, not
sure,
perfectionist.
Prefer the bigger bit rate.
Higher bit rate, Philip.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
I say words and they come out, and I'm just lucky that happens.
And I interpret them.
Yeah.
And you know what? People are going to be looking at me going, "What an asshole!" Also, he's totally wrong.
And
it is bigger,
you are correct.
What have you been watching, Philip?
The Expanse.
Oh shit! I have been watching. I got back into, and it has no right being as good as it is. The reboot of Battlestar Galactica. It is such a good fucking show that I feel like not enough people watched.
I watched every episode. I loved it.
Loved it. Yeah, love it.
Especially the effects in the later episodes.
Yeah.
Were like there was like one of the later seasons. There's a specific scene that just simple, but it's a ship landing on the planet, but you're looking down from just below it.
Okay.
And it's just beautiful to watch.
I will admit that.
Do they have 4K of Battlestar Galactica?
They don't. No.
Do they have originals that would do that? If they re-released it in 4K?
I don't think it was. If it was shot on film, sure. I don't know.
It was about that time, I would say.
Don't know.
That's what I think is really unfortunate. Is some of the movies and TV series that aren't released in 4K or even reformatted for 4K widescreen.
Yep.
Can you think of any off the top of your head?
My favorite movie that it was
get a Friends treatment or a Buffy treatment.
It was the best transfer to 4K I'd ever seen was Psycho. They remastered Psycho for 4K. It looks fucking spectacular.
But I'm saying ones that haven't, that you wish would.
Oh, that I wish. I'm sorry. Battlestar is a good one. I really wish they'd redo
Speed.
The movie Speed.
Yeah, I don't think there's a 4K.
No, but there are a lot of. Oh shit! I just Karen and I went to the screening room and watched the 4K transfer of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was filmed on 16 millimeter, and I was surprised how good it looked in 4K. It didn't look great.
You were
good.
thinking it was going to look like shit.
Yeah, I was nervous it was going to look like shit, but it looked pretty good.
Oh, here's something we can discuss.
I'm going to drink this shit drink.
You're still planning to go with me to Jaws, right? Right, Rob? Right, Rob?
Yes.
Isn't this a thing?
Is it in 4K? Or it's IMAX, right?
It's IMAX. But there's also, I noticed while looking at Landmark's website, that they're doing a 3D version as well, but separately. So you get to choose which one you want.
It reminds me of Back to the Future 2. Remember when he sees the fucking big Jaws thing come out and grab on him and he goes, "Shark still looks fake."
And I think they're hoping for
no. You know what they'll do, because they'll just do that shit 3D transfer where they just make the background dark. So no, I go see an IMAX.
IMAX. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Off camera, we'll decide what day, but we'll do that this
week.
Not
on camera.
Well,
because we
not
have
while
to
we're doing self-fellatio.
Convince our wives that we're going to see a movie.
Oh no, they're happy. They want to get rid of us.
Get lost.
Yeah.
But so I said to my wife, I don't want to go see
Jaws with Bill.
No, Texas Chainsaw Massacre by myself, because I thought
you brought it up to me a couple of times, and
I thought I'd be the only guy in the fucking theater. Karen was like, "Fine, I'll go." So she went with me. Dude, this theater was packed, and I think
were they into it?
They were, and what was fucked up was there was a bunch of kids that were like I want to say in their like mid-20s, mid-30s. I was
Did
like,
they think it was
shit.
a Minions movie and they came in the
That's the thing. I didn't know, but there were some of them that were really right into it. A couple of them that got scared at the jump scares that are in it. But I will say that my wife knows I'm a big film geek, and I love to watch movies and talk about them and watch old movies and shit. Once she watched it, she was like, well, there's a fucking hour and a half I'll never get back. She was not a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is bullshit and shows her fucking quality in movies.
I think those types of movies, you have to be a fan of that type of movie.
I think you have to be a fan of the type of movie, and you have to appreciate the work that went into it, the fact that it was like very, very cheaply made, the fact that it was at the time, like a lot of the tropes that we've seen, and I've talked about this before, but like a lot of the tropes that we've seen, like when you watch Yojimbo, when you watch Seven Samurai, when you watch these old fucking westerns, you've seen those tropes played out a million times afterwards, but it's so cool to go back and see the movies that fucking made them. That's why I love going back and, watching Fistful of Dollars with the commentary on it. The guy's talking about how all the Hollywood westerns, all the good guys were always fucking freshly shaved, like they were never had any stubble, and Clint Eastwood shows up with stubble. He sees his kid getting a fucking tax and just stands there watching him. Like, the hero doesn't intervene right away, and that was a huge fucking difference. And he goes, it's hard to appreciate it now, but at the time when this was out, people were like, this fucking blowing my mind. I've never seen something like this before. And I like going back and watching movies like that.
All right, so next week we will cover Jaws and some other stuff.
I've never seen Jaws before, ever.
Don't lie.
Ever.
Don't lie. Seriously.
I think it's got a shark, and I believe there's a squid and an alien that touches the shark and says, "Go home."
Shark, go home. We'll also talk about The Immaculate Room, which is doing very well.
Right.
And I don't remember what the third thing is. So, yeah. Watch our show because it's interesting.
We apologize that you've been watching Watch and Complain. Penis.
We do stuff on TikTok.
We should do more stuff on TikTok.
Well, we do.
Like get naked.
No, that's for our OnlyFans.
I would get naked on TikTok.
Onlyfans.com/watch and complain.
We hate bigger cocks than ours.